Sunday, 23rd of November 2025, and I have a number of updates for you. But before I go into the updates proper, I would like to appreciate a number of you who reached out to me to offer your help. One of you has a poultry farm of about 1,200 capacity in the Ahafo region. Mr. Isifu Tahiru, thank you so much. You are in the Ahafo region and you have a farm there. You reach out to offer a number of suggestions on how I can make mine too successful. And having said that, the coverage started today and you can see what is going on. Our structure is so huge from the look at it. The covering is ongoing so well, and you can see behind me. The thick wood is also being nicely used, even far more than my anticipation. You can see how it is. You can see how it is from this side up to this part, even the other parts of it. This is the eastern direction where the rain comes from. So we use this roofing sheet to cover to protect rain from directly hitting our structure. You can see on the other edges of it. This way. The carpenters are still working. However, they are almost done with the framing. So tomorrow they will put the net coverings. This is where we said we will use as our store or a brooding house. You can see. Our work is progressing so beautifully, so nice. My people are sweating so much because the structure is big and they are doing very well with the covering. They did the roofing and they are not doing the covering. You can see. Wow. You see. God willing, tomorrow by this time we will put the square wire mesh around. So the entire place will now be fully covered. Now leaving only the doors. Now the doors that I updated you on earlier, you can see how they frame the door. I'm not too sure what we are going to use, whether we should use metal or we should use boards, as has been suggested by the carpenter to do the doors. So this is 3 feet door. The one at the other side is a 4 feet door, and the one that goes through the store is a 3 feet door as well. Then the one that exits the store or the brooder house is also a 4 feet door. So we are excited that the work is ongoing, and we also, I mentioned, paid an amount of 19,600 cedis to Kuipers, and they said we should give them a few days to confirm when exactly they are going to give us the date to do the delivery of the 1,000 day-old chicks. In fact, I can't wait to hear the day they are going to give, because from that day onwards, we are going to begin to put wood shavings on this particular chicken house. I wonder how many sacks of wood shavings will be able to cover this entire place. However, I'm still waiting for them to just give me the date they are going to deliver this day-old chicks. So, Kuipers, we are waiting for you to give us the date. We are going to receive it, and but whatever it is, I am relying solely and so much on the consultant Silver Farms people to give me the actual instruction on what to do from the day the dates that Kuipers will give us, what we are going to do preparing towards the receiving of the day-old chicks. So apart from this, the digging of our pit, the digging of our underground tank to receive water is continuing, and it has not been easy at all, as I've been giving you the updates. So far, right now, should I even enter inside the pit, I may not be able to come out myself unless I use maybe a ladder. You see my people, they're tired and they're inside the pit, but they are soldiering on. Right now, we have about 6.5 feet, and the consultant said we should go as deep as 8 feet. 8 feet. But they are almost done. It's left with some 1.5 feet, and then also a dressing of the sides, and then they will be done. So far, so good. We are chasing the numbers, and the numbers are also going so way high than expectation. But as I promise you, as soon as we are done with the chicken house, I will put down all the numbers in how much we spend in this entire structure. It is looking huge, so as the money as well. The money that we are spending is also very huge, but we are looking at what our 1,000 capacity chicken, what our 1,000 chickens will give us, so that at the end of the day, we will say that, oh, we really suffered, but we are getting a return of our money. Again, the water. The water in our community, the last time the water started flowing, it has been 2 weeks now. The water hasn't flown again. Those in this community, some of them went to the Ghana Water to ask them, when is our water going to flow again? They said usually it should be 1 week interval. However, this particular time it is 2 weeks, and they don't particularly give us a very good reason. And the only thing they mention is that the level of water they used to flow to they used to push the various communities has reduced. For that matter, if they are to push the water every week, some community wouldn't get water. So we have to do with 2 weeks interval. And even with that, if the water was to really flow every 2 weeks, we could plan in such a way that we will store a lot more water, so that in 2 weeks' time, then we know that the water will flow again, then we'll save more. However, since the last time the water flowed, tomorrow, Tuesday, no, tomorrow, next Tuesday is going to be the second week. And should the water really start to flow, that will mean they are right with the 2 weeks. However, we'll have to check every 2 weeks again to see whether the water is going to have a pattern of flowing every 2 weeks. And should that happen, that will give us an indication of whether the water we are going to store in this our tank should it finish, and the water we are going to keep in these poly tanks will be enough to feed to give to our 1,000 chicken. So things are going on well. However, the water situation still doesn't any hopes at all. However, the situation may be, the challenges may be reducing, but it needs to flow more consistently. If you say 1 week, it should flow 1 week, 1 week. If you say 2 weeks, it should flow every 2 weeks, so that we can plan. The situation is so dire, and we need a consistent pattern of flow, because without the Ghana Water Company's water flowing in the taps, even when you ask a commercial tanker or those who fed with tricycles to give you water, they will roam around the community. They will roam around Tamale. Sometimes they're not able to find water. Sometimes 2 full days before they're able to get water for you. So I gave you about 4 updates today. Number one being the fact that some of you reach out, and I thank you so much. Some of you also give us suggestions. We thank you so much. We have started the covering of our chicken house. The concreting was done. Our digging tool is 6.5 feet, about 1.5 feet more to go, and also our water situation not so comforting as I indicated. So God willing, tomorrow I shall give you the update number 33 or 34, whatever it is. That will be the 24th of November 2025. And thank you so much. If you haven't so subscribed to this channel, tell me the reason why you haven't subscribed, so that we will know and improve upon whatever you want to hear and whatever you want to see. Thank you. See you tomorrow.